Today we need to discuss up and down devices. Specifically, what qualifies a physical security device one way or another. Now, completely up and completely down are easy to comprehend, but the warning state, or partially up, are a little more difficult to understand, and that's where I'm going to spend most of today's discussion. We'll spend most of this video within the device management screen, but let's start with the overview. Starting with the basics from your overview screen, I'm going to concentrate on this area here. Manage devices. In this particular environment, we've got 555 devices with 544 showing connected, 4 showing disconnected, 6 partially connected, and 1 showing not applicable. We'll start our discussion with the device status column. There are 2 buckets of information here: the overall status of the device and the individual components we're checking. Not every device will support every component check, but it's important to understand the components SecuriThings considers when determining connectivity. And for today's discussion, I think we'll actually start with the component statuses since they feed into the overall status calculation. Some devices support SecuriThings deploying an agent to the device. An agent is just a small program that runs on the device and handles metric collection locally for SecuriThings. An agent provides more detailed information about a device than we could get otherwise. A green status means the agent is running and reporting data. Simply put, is the management system communicating with the device? This can mean the management system doesn't know about the device at all, or that there's something going on between them that's causing a problem. Either way, a green status means the device is checking in properly. Is the application layer on the device responding to requests? This is different than pure network connectivity. I like to think of it like a web page. Some devices have a web interface, and if SecuriThings can talk to that web interface, then the app is up. Edge is network connectivity. Can we get to this device's network interface from the SecuriThings connector? This doesn't care about the application running on the device. A green here just means that the network layer is online. If you are monitoring managed network switches with SecuriThings, then you'll have the switch port option. If it's green, then we know on what switch and what port the device is connected. And lastly, host. On certain devices, specifically servers, you can have a host option. This means there's an additional monitoring tool running on the device. This is typical of reporting servers running the Windows Explorer. And those are the various facets we look at when determining a device's health, and we use those to calculate the overall status of the device. Connected. Everything is green, and the device is working as intended. A warning status or partially connected means something is off. Most of the time, this is something simple, only affecting a portion of the components being checked. A common problem is the management system has lost connectivity, and simply restarting the device will resolve this issue. Disconnected. Yep. For all intents and purposes, this device is down and inaccessible. Most of the time, a fully disconnected device needs some manual intervention. Common problems here are sustained power failure or a physical break in the network cabling. We only use the not applicable status when the device doesn't really fit into any of the above categories. This is most often seen the first time SecuriThings learns about a device, but it hasn't started pulling data. Most devices in this state are here momentarily before flipping to another status. And that thereabout covers it. Thankfully, if you run into some partially connected devices, there are a few easy remediation steps. If the agent or management connection is down, you can restart the device to try to get those connections back up. If the edge is up but the app is down, that means the device is responding to network pings but probably isn't doing its job. Again, remote restarting is your friend. However, if the switch is down but the edge is up, maybe the device was recently moved to another switch and you might not be monitoring that new switch with SecuriThings. Whatever the reason, now you have some more information about how SecuriThings views device connectivity. It's way more than just pinging for up and down.